Thinking of this, he stepped forward and asked, "Shopkeeper, do you have any good book recommendations?" Soon, Limu was led inside. Limu looked at the best-selling books on the bookshelf. They were all about romantic and mysterious stories, supernatural beings, and so on. Limu sighed as he thought to himself, "From ancient times until now, it turns out that everyone's preferences are so similar." Limu asked, "Which books sell well?" The elderly man immediately took out a best-selling book. The best-selling ones are books on cultivating immortality. Second, that kind of indescribable subject matter is also quite popular. There's more. Brotherly love, which city girls are obsessed with, is also quite popular. Limu chuckled. After realizing what he needed, he left directly after patting his butt. The old man saw this and chased after him. "You're not buying?" Limu ignored hing. "Now that the money matter is settled, let's go home first." When Limu returned home, he found that the gate of his house was open. He cautiously peeked inside and found that Li Qing had arrived. He breathed a sigh of relief. "Leader, why are you here?" "I thought it was a thief," Li Qing said unkindly. "Is there anything worth stealing in your home?" Limu was stunned. However, he also felt that what she said was right. At this moment, Li Qing said, "Right? I have consulted many ancient texts and finally found a way to save you." Limu exclaimed in surprise, "Really? What method is it?" Li Qing replied solemnly, "The first method is Taoist cultivation. Taoist cultivation is a method of cultivating the Tao. All living beings in the world can cultivate. The first realm of Taoist cultivation is refining the Pi. The seven Pa govern the physical body. By refining the seven Pa, one can take control of the physical body and remain immune to hundreds of diseases and resist all kinds of evil spirits. Ordinary people practicing Taoist cultivation need to refine the seven Pa. But since your seven Pa are all lost, you need to first recover the seven Pa. Recovering the seven Pa is much more difficult than refining them. However, the advantage is that the seven Pa you recover will be your own, allowing you to control them freely. There will be no need for further refining." Limu furrowed his brows slightly at the complexity of this. He then asked, "Are there any other options?" At this moment, Li Qing's face darkened. In a deep voice, he said, "Then I'll have to become a ghost." Upon hearing this, Limu jumped up from the chair. "Become a ghost? Doesn't that mean dying?"
Li Qing explained.
"Before your 3 hun are bogged down by the physical body, abandon the flesh and turn to demon cultivation. From then on, exist in the world in a state of soul." Limu shuddered unconsciously. He thought of the horrifying ghosts from his past life. If he were to become like that too, he might as well just die. Limu got excited. Unconsciously, he grabbed Li Qing's hands. "Stop talking. I'll choose the first one." Li Qing unconsciously shook off his salty pig hand. "Since you choose Taoist cultivation, I respect your decision. But the methods of seven Pa recover are different. Which Pa do you want to recover first?" Limu pondered for a moment and said, "Lately, my sleep has been extremely poor, and the cold I caught doesn't seem to be getting better." Li Qing asked, "So do you want to recover from the fever first, or the cough?" Limu's tone became more serious at the words. "Of course, it should be to eliminate the cough first." Li Qing pursed his lips. "I knew it. Joy, anger, grief, fear, love, malice, desire. These 7 emotions are the foundation of 7 Pa's birth. The Pa of sadness is born from the emotion of grief. I will first teach you the basic methods of guidance." Limu sits cross-legged on the bed. Following Li Qing's instructions, he starts practicing. First, inhale through the nose into the abdomen. When it reaches the feet, stop. If feeling short of breath, exhale gently into the air. At this moment, Li Qing pointed his finger at his brow center. "Concentrate and maintain a vigilant spirit.